The following presentation is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look, I don't want to have to be the guy to tell you this, but there's something that you're doing every day that makes only ugly, fat women attracted to you and turns off every hot chick you meet. Now, it has nothing to do with what you wear, nothing to do with what you look like, and nothing to do with how much money you make or how many friends you have. You're not getting the really sexy chicks for one reason, and if you eliminate this one F-up from your behavior, the next time you see a 10, she'll be 10 minutes away from sucking you off in the bathroom. And this is nothing like you've ever seen before. Trust me, I thought I'd seen it all myself. And if you watched until the end, I'll reveal the 3 pickup lines you should never say unless you want to get laughed at, rejected, and owned in front of everyone. Now, I need to warn you. I'm about to reveal some super ninja, kind of sneaky tricks to make women want to sleep with you. However, I don't know if you know this or not, but women are actually browsing around on the internet, and I don't want them to come across this video. And as soon as I notice that women have discovered this, I'm taking it down. Now, this could happen before you leave this page or before the end of the day today, so watch this short presentation to the very end. And pay special attention to my last trick I teach you, because it will suddenly make attracting 10s easier than picking up fat chicks when you're wasted. Now, think of a girl you know that you've always wanted. Maybe she's the one that got away. Maybe you met her through friends, or maybe you don't know her but you've seen her before. Well, this technique will do more than get her to notice you. She'll be fantasizing about you when she's alone and no one is watching. But don't imagine her touching herself just yet, because video hosting is expensive, so if you're not committed to do whatever it takes and actually use this technique on her, then please do not continue watching this video. You promise to do whatever it takes to understand this whole attracting women thing, and I'll promise to make sure you get so good with women that you're untouchable. Deal? Okay, great. Now I'm going to expose what doesn't work when it comes to attracting women, and 3 pickup lines that you must never say if you're looking forward to 100 sloppy BJs from that girl. You know, the one you were just thinking about. How would it feel to actually see her smiling face every time you wake up in the morning? To have her waiting for you when you come home from work? To get dirty texts from her about what she's planning on doing to you later? To be the only guy in the world that she shares her body with? Now that's power. Now, if you don't want that power, do not watch this video to the end, because you can never unknow the weird secrets I'm about to reveal to you. And I'm going to show you the first one now. Now, I stumbled upon this little trick after about 3 years of lame, embarrassing, cheesy pickup lines that I read about online or from experts on TV. I even tried asking women what to do and say. I figured, if anyone is going to know what I should say, it's a woman, right? However, following their advice was the worst thing I've ever done. Sure, some of the stuff that women told me to say was sweet, but I quickly discovered that what women tell you they want and what they really want are 2 completely different things. And before I knew it, I'd gone from having no women to knowing a few who all thought that I was a nice guy. I would answer their drunken phone calls at 3 a.m. and listen to them complain about their ex-boyfriends that they were still hooking up with, of course. I was taking time off work to help them move. I was doing everything that should work. I thought that if I was always there for them, if I bought them dinner, if I showed them my sensitive side, that they'd realize how rare of a man I really was, that I was a good guy, because that's what other women told me to do. But instead of graduating to the playboy that I envisioned, you know, hot women personally inviting me to their house parties, asking me to come over without notice so they can live out their fantasies with me, or openly sharing me with their other hot girlfriends with voracious sexual appetites so I could quench their thirsts. Well, instead, I'd become something more like this. I was like an emotional tampon. I was just there for them to bleed on and then discard whenever they wanted it. It was embarrassing. These women didn't think of me in that way. And I thought what any man would have thought in that situation. I had done everything that I was supposed to do, and I failed. I thought for sure that I was defective. But then I discovered something weird, the one missing piece of the puzzle, And just 2 weeks later, I was banging all 3 of the chicks that were once stringing me along with no interest in me other than to keep me hoping so they didn't feel undesired and lonely.